Some things are up to us and some are not. Epictetus. You want peace. You want strength. You want to wake up and not be ruined by a single message, a single insult, or a single failure. What if I told you that peace has rules, simple rules, taught 2,000 years ago, and that if you practice them, nothing will be able to control you again? This is not spiritual fluff. This is practical training. By the end of this video, you will have 10 concrete Stoic practices that create an inner citadel, a place where you and only you decide what affects you. We live in an era designed to hook your attention and hijack your emotions. Notifications pull you like a puppet. Comment sections bait outrage. Instant feedback makes you feel infinitely judged and instantly shaky. That's the opposite of freedom. Freedom is not doing whatever you want. Freedom is choosing how you respond. Epictetus said that our domain is the inner one. Our judgments, choices, and actions. Everything else, other people's words, weather, outcomes, lies outside. Once you accept that distinction and act on it, your life changes. This is not just ancient theory. It's an operational manual for living with dignity and calm.
Before we begin, one line to anchor yourself in. Control what you can. Let go of what you can't. That's the first, raw principle. But control in Stoic practice isn't suppression. It's assent. The act of choosing whether to accept an impression, a thought, a provocation. The Greek word for this active choice is prohairesis, the faculty of choosing how you respond. In Stoic training, you practice giving or withholding assent until it becomes natural. That choice is the root of freedom. When you feel the first tick of anger or panic, stop. Pause. Breathe deliberately. This is the most basic and most underused Stoic exercise. Interrupt the automatic reaction. Practically, count to 4 on the inhale, hold 2, breathe out for 6. The breath reclaims the nervous system. Why it works. Your initial emotion is often an image, a flash of meaning you give to a situation. If you slow the process, you create space to choose reason over reflex. A tiny delay dissolves most of the heat. Practice number 2. Write down this sentence. Only this is mine, my choices, judgments, and actions. Then, put that page somewhere visible. Remind yourself constantly. The point? Make it explicit. Most people vaguely know this principle, but they never turn it into habit. Every day for a week, when something upsets you, ask, is this within my control? If it is, do something. If it isn't, let it go. Practice becomes habit. Habit becomes character. Practice number 3. The Stoics practiced what they called premeditatio malorum, imagining loss, failure, and hardship, not to dwell in fear, but to prepare the mind. Every morning for 5 minutes, imagine one plausible setback. Picture that plan failing. Feel the disappointment. Then rehearse the solution. How would you respond? What would you do? This practice does 3 things. It decreases shock, increases resilience, and lowers the power of potential loss over your mood. When bad things happen, they no longer surprise you. They are expected events you can handle. Practice number 4. Marcus Aurelius wrote lines to himself as a way to train his mind. Your journal is not a therapy diary, it's a tactical report. At night, record 2 things. 1. Where did your emotions mislead you today? 2. What can you do differently tomorrow? Keep this short, 5 to 10 minutes. This is how impressions become examined judgments rather than unexamined reactions. Over time, you will see patterns and remove the triggers that repeatedly control you. Practice 5. Voluntary discomfort. Deliberate hardship builds a tolerance for the unexpected. Take cold showers, skip a meal sometimes, sleep slightly less than comfortable for training weeks. When you voluntarily face small discomforts, you teach your mind that pain is manageable. That reduces emotional reactivity when real pressure arrives. Stoics didn't chase pain. They normalized it as part of life. Practice 6. Reframe the meaning. Emotions are responses to stories we tell ourselves. Anger comes from the story that someone insulted you or cheated you. Fear comes from a story about loss. Reframing is the Stoic skill of changing the story. Ask, what else could this mean? Turn an insult into information. Turn failure into data and training. Turn an obstacle into the material for growth. This is cognitive work. It's not easy at first, but practice daily. Reframing dulls emotional spikes and replaces them with strategy. Practice 7. Practice the art of letting go. Not everything is a battle worth fighting. Stoicism teaches selective engagement. Ask, will this matter in a year, a month, a week? If the answer is no, let it go. Letting go isn't weakness, it's energy management. Save your fire for what aligns with your values and long-term goals. This discipline reorders priorities and reduces emotional waste, the small slights that accumulate into regret and bitterness. Practice 8. Train your attention. Your attention is the button the world presses. Where you place it, you give life to. Train it. Simple exercises, single tasking, digital fasting for set hours, meditative focus on a stone or flame for 5 minutes. Over weeks, your capacity to choose what you attend to strengthens, and emotional contagions lose influence. The modern distraction economy thrives on stolen attention. Stoic attention training reclaims it. Practice 9. Use the community, not the crowd. Stoicism is not solitary tough guy stoicism. It's a social practice. Use a small circle to test your growth. A friend, a mentor, a reflection partner. Share your daily audits. Ask for correction. This removes ego and supplies honest feedback when your inner voice cheats. But do not outsource the management of your emotions to the crowd. Social media cheers and shames are not trustworthy trainers. Practice 10. Anchor yourself with a short phrase. Pick a short Stoic rule and make it your anchor. Something like, control the controllable, or this too is external. When storm hits, say it. The phrase centers the mind and returns you to the choice. Are you reacting, or are you choosing? These anchors are not magical. They are compact reminders of prohairesis, the ability to choose assent. Individually, these practices are useful. Together, they form a system. Pause plus define, plus visualize, plus journal, plus hardship, plus reframe, plus let go, plus attention, plus community, plus anchor. This order trains your nervous system from surface to foundation. Pause interrupts reaction. Definition sets boundary. Visualization prepares. Journaling reinforces learning. Hardship builds tolerance. Reframing rewrites meaning. Letting go stops waste. Attention controls input. Community tests reality. Anchor restores choice. Practice each for a month and track changes. The effect is cumulative and exponential. Small increases in control compound into deep, structural calm. Stoicism is cold, It removes emotion. Number. Stoicism cultivates clear feeling, not blunted feeling. It makes anger useful, sadness meaningful, fear calculated. You still feel heavily. You simply refuse to be carried by every gust. This is just intellectualizing trauma, not if you pair thought with practice. Breath, journaling, voluntary hardship. These are physical and behavioral tools, not mere thinking. It will take too long. Yes and no. Some calm appears quickly when you pause and breathe. Structural change takes months. But the first improvement is immediate. You'll notice your reactions soften from day one. Keep going. Here is a simple 4-week starter plan. Week 1, pause plus define plus anchor. Pause practice every trigger. Write, "Only this is mine," and stick it. Choose an anchor phrase. Week 2, add journaling, plus here is a simple 4-week starter plan. Week 1, pause plus define plus anchor. Pause practice every trigger. Write, "Only this is mine," and stick it. Choose an anchor phrase. Week 2, add journaling, plus attention training, 5-minute evening audit, 1-hour digital fast per day. Week 3, add negative visualization, plus voluntary discomfort, 2 mornings of cold exposure. Imagine 1 loss each day for 3 minutes. Week 4, reframe, plus community. Practice reframing every negative thought into 2 alternative meanings. Share progress with 1 accountability partner. Repeat cycles, increase intensity, and remove what doesn't work. The key? Consistency over drama. Training, 5-minute evening audit, 1-hour digital fast per day. Week 3, add negative visualization, plus voluntary discomfort, 2 mornings of cold exposure. Imagine 1 loss each day for 3 minutes. Week 4, reframe, plus community. Practice reframing every negative thought into 2 alternative meanings. Share progress with 1 accountability partner. Repeat cycles, increase intensity, and remove what doesn't work. The key? Consistency over drama. You don't need me to give you ancient giants to be inspired, but they are useful. Epictetus came from slavery and bodily suffering, yet taught a freedom that outlasted chains. Marcus Aurelius, ruler of an empire, kept a private notebook to remind himself of what matters. Seneca faced exile and political violence and trained his mind to stay calm. Modern examples. Ordinary men report fewer arguments, better sleep, and more productive days after small Stoic routines. One man I read about replaced his evening doom scrolling with a 5-minute audit. Within 2 weeks, his relationship improved because he was less reactive to petty fights. Small inputs create big changes. Visual, montage of statues, then quick modern vignettes of men pausing, writing, cold showering. Here's the blunt truth. The costs of emotional sloth add up. You will lose relationships to petty fights. You will lose opportunities because fear stopped you. You will find yourself older, filled with regret over the small things that could have been managed. Or you can start today. Choose to be trained. Choose to be steady. Choose to be unpossessioned by trivial storms. The Stoics give you 10 tools. Use them. They are simple. They are hard. They work. Do this now. In the comments, write 1 emotional habit you will change this week. Make it specific. I will pause and breathe when I feel anger. Or, I will journal nightly for 5 minutes. If you want structure, copy this. Week 1 challenge. Pause, define, anchor. Report your progress under this video in 7 days. If this helped you, subscribe for more Stoic practice. Not inspirational quotes, but a training system to make you stronger inside. Stay disciplined, stay calm, stay Stoic.